WWE 2K24 is coming up fast. In a little less than 2 weeks, the new 2K game is coming out, and it is going to be a sequel to one of my favorite 2K games ever made. As I apologize for the train sound. But 2K24 is going to include many new and returning features that fans have clamored for years. God damn that train. Fuck that train. If you're a fan of the channel, make sure to subscribe and throw up a middle finger for fuck that train outside making all this noise while I'm making this not quite breaking news, but news that I'm excited for nonetheless. 2K24. And in this video, we're going to talk about all the exclusive features that are returning to 2K24. Features such as the special guest referee match. The special guest referee match, a match that not only me, my friends, everyone in the wrestling community has begged 2K to return for over 10 years. The special guest referee match is returning. Also, the Buried Alive match and much, much more. So, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're gonna break down everything, including some very odd features that I personally found myself in the game that I haven't quite seen anyone cover on their YouTube channels. So, first of all, it goes without saying that while there's many exciting things that are returning to the game, many exciting features returning, there are going to be some things removed from the game. And of course, the first thing removed from the game is going to be Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon. They are nowhere to be found in the roster reveal, you know, unless by some miracle they're just snuck in unbeknown to everyone. But I highly doubt that. This is going to be, I think, the first WWE game ever released to not have Vince McMahon in it. Just absolutely astonishing. And I can't play online without anyone using Brock Lesnar. Every time I play online, you have to see some person playing as Brock Lesnar. So you can bet your ass as soon as 2K24 comes out, there's going to be a million Brock Lesnar calls. There's going to be a million of them. So we're going to go over the roster later on. But first, I would like to show this image on the screen. There are some fan favorite weapons that are going to be returning to the game. It's very exciting stuff. Very exciting. Bear with me one moment while I pull this image up. I know that I play these games every single year, and you know, when they remove something, it breaks your heart when they remove it. But 2K24 is going to see the return of several fan favorite weapons, including some that I'll probably never use, to be completely honest with you. So the first image that is highlighted, I couldn't quite figure out what that was. I couldn't figure out if that was a pencil. I don't know if that's like Brian Pillman's pencil or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. But if you look in the not quite top left, but underneath the table, you will see, yes, the return of a fucking trash can. I love 2K. There's some games that are better than others. But if there's one big critique I have, seems like it takes them years and years to give fans what they want. They removed the trash can like probably 6 or 7 years ago. But the trash can is finally returning. And before you tell me, but no, the trash can was in the game. Well, you could use it backstage and that was it. You couldn't fucking throw it in a ring. Now you can have 6 of them motherfuckers in the ring. You can slam people on them. You can have a fucking trash can match with fucking, who's that fucking little puppet from Sesame Street? Groucho, I don't fucking know. But that is the one thing that I'm excited for. So very excited for, the return of the trash can. And also, hold on, let's pull this image back up. I love Cody. I didn't mean to fucking pull Cody back out. A little premature. Cody had a little premature situation right there. We're gonna pull up image 1 back. We're gonna pull it back up. I need to go over these other weapons. So we have the return of the guitar. Now the guitar was a very prominent weapon in the PS3 era, you know, even the PS2 era, I never really liked the trash can. I thought the physics for it sucked, to be honest. But, you know, if that's something you're excited for, the trash can's back. Also, what I believe is LA Knight's microphone. Now, one match that was rumored to return was an I Quit match. Unfortunately, seems like that match is not going to be returning. But, you know, 2K, they have said themselves that they look to expand further matches next year. So, I would not be surprised. Save this video right now. Save this video right now, what I'm about to say. I would not be surprised if the I Quit match returns in 2K25. Or maybe I'm fucking stupid and it's in 2K24. But I guess I'll feel silly because later on in this video, in a few minutes, we're going to go over every single match. And I don't remember seeing it. So, you've already got the mic in the game. Bring back the I Quit match, one of my favorite matches. Also, we have a flip-flop. I believe that Zelina Vega's flip-flop. I've watched her wrestle for years. I never knew she even wore flip-flops, but her weapon is in the game as well. Very, very exciting stuff, to say the least. Very exciting. Look forward to the trash can. Let's see. Also, like I said at the beginning of the video, probably what the whole fucking video is going to be about, the whole thing, there are some odd features that I have noticed about 2K24, and they seem to be tied to the War Games match. So we're going to pull this up, and maybe in the comments you can tell me exactly what's going on, what's going on here. My bad, I typed in 2K23. Let's see. Okay, so what you're looking at on screen right now, or at least I hope you're looking at, if you're not, you're just going to have to use your imagination. There's an image that says, in the match options for the War Games match, you have force opponent to exit cage. That is a feature that was in last year's game. I've never seen anyone force someone to exit the cage in a War Games match. But underneath that is a brand new feature, trap opponent in object. Now, I don't know if this is exclusively tied to the War Games match or if this is just a new feature altogether, but I have no idea what this means. Trap opponent in object. Like, the only thing I can imagine is, like, that time John Cena duct taped the Big Show's legs to the ring ropes. That's all I can think about when it comes to this. But I really don't think that's what it is, and I don't remember this ever being a thing in War Games. Let me know, was there ever a War Games match where someone was trapped with an object? I have no idea what that means. So that is the first odd feature that is included in 2K24, but there's more. There is more. So the second odd feature, let's pull this up. Shit, let's see. Was it this one? No, that's the wrong one. I believe it's, hold on, let me pull up image 4. And you can tell me about this other odd feature that I found. So if you look at the bottom, and underneath fucking let's see, force opponent. Man, I am botching like Sin Cara in this fucking video. Botching hard. If I can't fucking find this, fucking hell, I'll just tell you what it says. Let's see, let's try one more time. Let me be a professional. Okay, it is in image 2. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I do admit I fuck up like Sin Cara many times in my life. So now I have what I believe is the correct photo. Now, if you look at the bottom, it says Vitality Recovery Between Falls. Now, I believe this is not a War Games match. This is just a normal match. So, what I kind of figured this means is Vitality must mean health. So say you're in an Iron Man match and you get pinned and your opponent gets a fall on you. Usually your health it'll go back to normal a little bit. So your opponent can't just spam you over and over and pin you countless and countless times. Seems like that's a feature that you'll be able to turn off this year in 2K24. Personally, I really hope nobody online does that, because that's the last thing we need, is just being spammed over and over. It just seems like a really bad feature to add, if that is in fact what that is. But that is the second odd feature that I've noticed in 2K24. Seems like they're adding like many things to try and differentiate this game from last year's game, which in my opinion 2K23 was probably the best 2K game, you know, out of like the PlayStation 1 era doesn't count, the PS2 era doesn't count. I think 2K23 is probably the best game that they've made between the PS3, PS4, PS5 era. I think it was absolutely perfect, and I'm really looking forward to this game. So before we end this video, there's a couple more things I'd like to talk about with 2K24. I'd like to talk about one of the big complaints from last year's game was this mode called Faction.
In WWE 2K20.
Ignore that. It was called My Faction. Nobody I knew ever played My Faction. I know some people are into it, but I just don't like it. But the thing that people complained about with My Faction was the fact that, let me pull this up, was the fact that you could not play as the unlockable characters. So they had this amazing action figure version of John Cena, and they had many more unlockables. They had classic outfits. They had many things that people liked. But 2K23 blocked them behind the My Faction game mode. Well, I'm happy to tell you that 2K, I'm assumingly listen to fans. I'm assumingly listen to them, or maybe they just came up with this on their own. But this year in My Faction mode, anything you unlock, say you unlock an action figure of a wrestler, you will be able to use them in any game mode that you like. So a round of applause for 2K. They finally listened to the fans on that. That is a very exciting feature. That's another thing to be excited about. Okay, it's another thing to be excited about. But we have a few more. We're gonna quickly go over every match type that's included. There's several new match types in 2K24. And this video comes from Smack Talks. I know you probably know who Smack Talks is. Who doesn't know who he is at this point? Of course, he got the game early, and I don't know how much of his video I'm allowed to show, but I just thought I'd show off a couple of the new features. We have, you'll see right here, special guest referee, casket, ambulance, no I quit match. But you see all of these matches, right? You see all these matches that we all know and love. Some of them are better than others. You will notice something very, very, or maybe it's in, well, holy shit. Okay, here it is. Gauntlet match has returned to 2K24, or maybe this might even be the first time. I don't think there's ever been a gauntlet match in 2K. I think WWE Battlegrounds, I think it was called, had Gauntlet. But you're going to have Gauntlet, you're going to have Gauntlet Eliminator, and you're going to have Gauntlet Turmoil. And I tried to figure out what each meant, but I had trouble. But I'm very excited for this mode because you have 4 Superstar Gauntlet, right? Opponents face each other one-on-one until only one remains. Check out this amazing feature 2K have added. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 20, even 30 superstars can be in a gauntlet match. Absolutely incredible. 2K have been, like, WWE altogether, they've been killing it, you know, aside from all the Vince McMahon drama. But, I mean, wasn't it always Vince that was trying to bring this company down? Seems like they're doing better than ever with Triple H. Seems like even the games are doing better. But you have Gauntlet Eliminator. So this one, two begin in overtime, more enter until there is only one winner. Okay, so I'll tell you. This is just a theory. I might be completely wrong. So I think the regular Gauntlet match is like you see on television, where it's like you fight a series of wrestlers. I think this one is shit. What was that match called they used to have? It was like the 6-pack challenge or something. I think maybe this is a 6-pack challenge, but they don't have it named that. Because two begin and overtime, more enter until there's only one win. Well, no, it says eliminator. So the 6-pack challenge wasn't an elimination match. If you know what this means, leave a comment fucking telling me what this means. I will be honest, I haven't watched that many 2K videos. I've been trying to keep it as much of a secret as I can. But you have regular Gauntlet, you have Gauntlet Eliminator, and you have Gauntlet Turmoil. This is a 1 versus all. One superstar must defeat a whole team in one-on-one matches. I believe this is the return of the Slobber Knocker match, I believe. If you don't know what that was a match that you had to do back in the day to unlock Fred Durst and SmackDown. Just Bring It, I think. I don't remember. So so those are some of the new features. Some of the new features that have been added. Just incredible stuff. Just absolutely incredible stuff from 2K. They've been fucking killing it lately. They've been absolutely killing it lately. Also, I don't have footage of this on the ready, but there's a new blood system where wrestlers will bleed onto the mat. They will bleed onto the mat. The blood will stay on the mat. Just, let's see if we can look that up real quick. Let's see if we can look that up real quick before we get out of here. Let's see, 2K24 blood on the mat. Well, that's all right. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna steal anyone else's video, but you should know that blood is returning in 2K. Absolutely amazing. So to end this video, just straight up kissing 2K's ass. Now 2K is not perfect. Don't let me be the one to tell you to buy this game. Okay, so there's one thing before I end this video, one really big negative thing that I will give to 2K before we go over this roster. The online of 2K is absolute fucking dog shit. It is fucking dog shit. It barely works every fucking year for at least 10 years, if not longer. The online, it'll just kick you out of nowhere. Sometimes you can't use CAWs. Sometimes you can't do certain match types. It's just a fucking train wreck every year. And I'm begging 2K, for the love of God, please fix the fucking online. Do not disappoint me again. I have given up hope on ever having any real hope for fucking online 2K shit. I don't play NBA 2K, but from what I understand, it seems like all those games work. Seems like literally every game works. But WWE 2K24 can't ever get their shit together. Now, I'm excited for 2K24. I love playing offline. But if you're someone that only likes to play online, if I was you, I would wait. I would just fucking wait a couple days or a couple months just to see how this plays out if you're someone who just plays online. But if you like to play offline like me, then this game will probably be perfect. So, let's go over this roster real quick. This is the Legends and Alumni section. Macho Man Randy Savage was in the game last year. We have Rick Rude, Roddy Piper, Stone Cold, Superstar Billy Graham, I believe was not in the game last year. I could be wrong. Andre the Giant, Bad Bunny, Batista, Beth Phoenix, Big Boss Man, the Boogeyman, Booker T, Bray Wyatt, Bret the Hitman Hart, British Bulldog, Bruno Sammartino, I don't think was in the game last year, but he is back, I believe. Cactus Jack, China, Diesel, Doink the Clown, Dude Love, Dusty Rhodes. I don't know why there's a star next to his name. Eddie Guerrero, Eric Bischoff, Eve Torres, who was DLC last year, Farouk, George Animal Steel, new. He's new this year. Harley Race may be new. I'm not quite sure on him. Hollywood Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts, JBL, Jerry the King Lawler, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, John Cena, Kane, Ken Shamrock, who is new this year, possibly maybe even going in the Hall of Fame, Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, Lita, Mankind, Maurice, Mighty Molly, who was hard as shit to unlock, and if you're like me and don't like to play through the fucking My Rise, I never even unlocked her. But 2K24, I will get to play her for the first time. As well as maybe Molly Holly. I think you had to unlock her too. Muhammad Ali. That's the fucking boxer. I was like, who the fuck is that? Muhammad Ali. That I was thinking of so many Muhammads. I was thinking of Muhammad Hassan. I was thinking of holy shit, I feel bad. There's another Muhammad, I swear to God, that was just in WWE. And he, like, got fired. Wow, what a wrestling fan I am. Razor Ramon, Rick Steiner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Rikishi, Rob Van Dam, Ronda Rousey, Scott Hall, Scott Steiner, Shane McMahon, Stacy Keibler, Stephanie McMahon, Stardust. I believe the star next to these names indicates you gotta buy like the fucking $100 edition or the $130 edition. That's for another video at another time. 6, Ted DiBiase, The Fiend, The Hurricane, The Rock, The Undertaker, Triple H, Trish Stratus, Tyler Breeze, Ultimate Warrior, Umaga, Uncle Howdy, Vader, Wade Barrett, William Regal, X-Pac, and Yokozuna. And you might be thinking, holy mother of God, that is a lot of wrestlers. Well, that's just the legends and alumni. Now we're gonna get to the Raw roster. We're gonna get to the Raw roster, and give me 1 second. Let me have some water. I'm parched from reading all these names. Oh God, shit. All right. Akira Tozawa, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Big E, Braun Strowman. I haven't seen Braun Strowman on TV in so long, I forgot he was still in the company. Bronson Reed, I think is new. Candice LeRae, Carmella, Cedric Alexander, Chad Gable, Chelsea Green is new to the game. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Dexter Lumis, Dominic Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Eric, Finn Balor, Giovanna Vinci, Gunther, Indy Hartwell, Ivar, JD McDonough, Jey Uso, Johnny Gargano, Kofi Kingston, Liv Morgan, Ludwig Kaiser, Maxine Dupree is... she might be new to the game. Natalia, Nikki Cross, Otis, Piper Nevin, Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley, Ricochet, R-Truth, Sami Zayn, Seth freaking Rollins, Shayna Baszler, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sonya Deville, Tegan Nox, The Miz, Tommaso Ciampa, Valhalla, Xavier Woods, Zoe Stark. For the SmackDown roster, AJ Styles, Abba Fire, Angelo Dawkins, Ashante Adonis, Asuka, Austin Theory, Bayley, Bobby Lashley, Butch. It's a real shame that they didn't change Butch's name in time for the game, so for another year, Pete Dunne will be known as Butch. Cameron Grimes, Charlotte Flair, Cruz del Toro might be new to the game. I don't remember him in the last game. Dakota Kai, Elton Prince, new to the game. Grayson Waller, Ila Dawn, new to the game. Ila Dawn is new to the game. Io Sky, Jimmy Uso, Joaquin Wilde, Carl Anderson, Karrion Kross, Katana Chance, Caden Carter, Kevin Owens, Kit Wilson may be new to the game. Kit Wilson may be new, not sure. LA Knight, Logan Paul, Luke Gallows, Mishin Mia Yim, Montez Ford, MVP, Omos, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Ridge Holland. Did Ridge Holland get fired recently? I don't remember. Robert Roode, Roman Reigns, Santos Escobar, Scarlett, Sheamus, Shotzi, Solo Sikoa, Tamina, Xia Li, and Zelina Vega. You might be thinking, oh my god, that's a lot of people. We are still not done. We are still not done. There are so many characters in this game. So many. And I'm probably not going to know half of these because I don't watch NXT. But here we go. Andre Chase, I think, is new to the game. Angel Garza, Apollo Crews, Axiom, Baron Corbin, Blair Davenport, Braun Breaker, Brooks Jensen is new to the game. Brutus Creed. I can't remember if he was in last year's game. Carmelo Hayes, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, new to the game. Cora Jade, Damon Kemp, new to the game. Dijak, Drew Gulak, Duke Hudson, new to the game. Fallon Henley, new to the game. Gigi Dolan, Humberto, Ilya Dragunov, Ivy Nile, JC Jane might be new to the game. I'm not sure. Jinder Mahal, Joe Coffey, I think is new to the game. Joe Gacy, Josh Briggs, new to the game. Julius Creed, Mark Coffey might be new to the game. Nathan Frazier was DLC last year. Everyone's favorite, Nikita Lyons, Noam Dar, Roxanne Perez, Sanja, new to the game. Scripps, new to the game. Thea Hale, I think is new to the game. Tiffany Stratton, who was DLC. Tony D'Angelo, who was DLC last year. Trick Williams, who I think was also DLC last year. Tyler Bate, Veer Mahan, Wendy Chu, who was DLC to the game last year. Wes Lee, and I believe Wolfgang is new to the game. And we have managers Adam Pearce, BFAB, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Kathy Kelly, Mick Foley, Ms. Elizabeth, Paul Bearer, Paul Heyman, and Theodore Long. So, that is your roster for 2K24. Thank you for watching the video. My honest opinion, if you love online play, wait for this game to come out. But if you like to play offline, I would say go ahead and buy it. And I would say if you like to have extra characters, also get the DLC, especially if you watch NXT. Seems like DLC is always NXT heavy. So, thank you for watching. And we will be back with a video tomorrow.